Welcome to the Let's Run That Back podcast, where it's two dope black girls talking nothing but music and culture. It's giving all the vibes.
So sit back, grab a drink while we give you some tea, minus the shade, or maybe just a little shade,
All right, here we go.
So watch the show, me gon' give you more. Oh, you down, rock your bed, say you're feeling sore. Know you like what you see, baby, come explore. You wanna breathe me, give me a little pick me. See your future with me from the Remy. So let me back it up, hey, I'ma give it up. Baby, let me see, can you handle me? Go on and take the lead. Wine on it, give me a little time with it, you're giving me the sign. I got which one? You want me feeling high, so let me wipe on it, give me a little time with it, remember, you're giving me the signs. You want me feeling high, you like it how me ride through the bass like so. You to let me race on your back like so. Giving you the signs I can.
Oh shoot. We recording that whole time?
Yes.
Wow.
Listen, so we back.
Season 2.
All right, this is episode 5. So of course, we're gonna get into this because we got a lot to catch up on.
A lot.
The summer.
Who?
How
was your summer?
We was outside.
I was working.
Me too. Summer was kind of dry.
We was all working and everybody was outside too.
The highlight of my summer was working.
So first off, hey guys, you already know. Listen, I'm one of the hosts, H. Lewis Redway,
and your girl Danielle Meeks.
All right, and listen, today, that lovely voice you heard. So that's of course one of Brooklyn's finest, Ayana Sheree.
Thank you.
Welcome to the podcast. What's going on?
Thank you. I'm doing great. How are you?
Man, listen, I'm gonna take one from Danielle's book. Blessed, highly favored.
That's good.
Just thankful to be here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
amen.
Listen, so we was talking about what happened for the summer. Just get caught up real quick. Some of us was working, some of us was outside, some was both of us doing everything.
Yeah.
How was your summer?
My summer, all I did was booty care. I just worked. That's it. My summer was not summering at all. Yeah, I didn't really do much this summer. No travels. Maybe like one party. That's it. But other than that, I'm going to make up for that for Miami Carnival. But honestly, like summer was dry for me.
Okay, really not even Juve, nothing was.
Oh no, Juve was good.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna lie though.
She was outside.
No, but the crazy thing is though, like on Juve, I had like my 1 year anniversary with my dude, and he broke up with me. Shit's crazy.
Wait, at Juve?
At Juve.
And that was your 1 year anniversary?
1 year, yeah, because we met on Juve, and he broke up with me.
Did he really want to be in this relationship?
Wait, y'all met at Juve a year before, and then he broke up with you the next year
because
at Juve.
I made him lose his people at Juve, and I'm like, it's Juve though. You're gonna lose people regardless. Like he was just really mad. Yeah.
That was very sassy.
I got the stuck face.
Yeah, but like, honestly, I'm not stressing it though. I'm over it. I don't harbor anything. Like a weight's been lifted.
That's right. Because
Girl,
you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Spirit. You're beautiful in person, inside and out. So you know what?
You're making your paper, making your music. You're about to go to Miami Carnival.
I was perplexed at first. I'm like, damn, what the fuck just happened? But
that's crazy.
It is what it is though. Everything happened for a reason. If it's meant to be, we're meant to be. If not, then. Yeah,
but it's like if he could break up with you for something that's small like that, just imagine how the relationship
that means it must be was gonna turn into something toxic. Like,
girl, you ain't missing nothing.
But granted, this is not a relationship podcast. But
don't take relationship advice from me.
we like to put our 2 cents in.
Yeah, go ahead, put your 2 cents. Put your 2 cents.
That seemed like it was giving. He was just ready to be done.
Yeah, like he was just trying to find a reason.
Yeah, I felt that because I'm not gonna lie, like how he was in the beginning is different than how he is now. Like when we first met, he was like more jovial, more happy. He was just like really great to be around. And then like near the ending, he just, I don't know, his energy just became so like much love to him, but his energy became very draining, and it's like.
You don't need to be around those type of people.
Yeah, and I couldn't really reach his expectations in like really providing for him and helping him out and stuff like that. I understand like you know, when you go through your financial shit, things could get rough, but it's like to project that energy onto someone when they're really trying their hardest to like be there for you and assist you and stuff, and to just like not really value like all the efforts that they put in, it's like, you know, it gets draining, you know. So
listen, you don't need that type of energy.
Facts, girl. You about to go to Miami Carnival.
Yeah, I'm about to have
turn up.
fun. Like, what?
She said, turn up, sis.
I'm leaving
That's
all
what
my
you need
babies
to
in
do.
Brooklyn. Like,
Turn up. Miami Carnival's
yeah.
fun. You're gonna have so much fun.
but no bad blood to him. Like, I don't harbor anything. I'm not gonna lie, I hold grudges, but other than that though,
Virgo,
I'm good.
Libra.
No, I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, hey, girl.
February 1st.
Well, first of all,
Yes. It
shout
don't
out.
take much for us to move on from people.
Yeah, it's really easy. Like, I'll be sad in the moment. Like,
Oh.
I was crying and stuff, but after that, it's like, I'm into
Okay.
recording music.
Like, what's next?
I'm good. Like,
Look
yeah,
at me.
like,
I'm
good.
fine.
And honestly, I don't really go looking for guys. They come to me.
Girl!
You know, like,
Oh Lord.
I never seek out a guy because
Lord.
when it comes to dating, they come to me. It's like, it's not a priority.
It is
for
like,
me
but
to
you
go
wasted my
date.
time because you
Yeah,
came to
like
me.
you came to me. Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
I didn't
that's the
hurt you.
thing. And you know, I had like a lot of hope for us because, you know, once again, like, I do love him. I really
That's all right.
do.
That was only God putting you in positions because He knew.
What was his
Just
sign?
knew.
He was a Leo. He has the same birthday as Whitney Houston, and my birthday is 4 days before Bobby Brown.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Leos and Aquarius. We like this.
Leos.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
I love Leos. Yeah.
I'm a Leo. I'm
Like-
August 16th.
Honestly, when things was good, they were great. Like, he's really fun to be around. But when he's like in his bag and stuff like that, and like,
When it's bad, it's bad.
yeah, like he's too impatient. He doesn't really see things through other people's lens and views.
Disclaimer: I am not
And
that
it be
Leo.
given like entitled, like, you know. Yeah.
I am not that type of Leo.
Yeah. no. Like, I can feel you like an open-minded individual. He's kind of not that open-minded, and he just see things tunnel vision, only his way or no way.
Oh.
And yeah, it is what it is. Much love to him though, but I'm not harboring anything.
All right. Listen.
That's
shout
one
out
thing
to
we gonna do
moving
is move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one thing. We gonna be sad for a little bit.
Yeah,
but we
like
gonna
a
move on.
little bit, but after that, I'm like, okay, back to my
Listen,
grind.
Give me like a week or two.
Nah, give me like 2 days, 2 to 3 days. I'm gonna be good.
She
Like,
said 2 to 3 business days. Okay.
yeah.
Once the hair fixed, lashes done, nails done.
No need to be stressing about anything, you know?
I hear that. Listen, that's what you gotta do. Listen, we were just sitting here Diddy bopping with Diddy and Bryson Tiller to move on. So that's the theme song. Look at that.
Period.
It was intentional for me to be able to play that.
That I will say, this summer was about moving on. Not a, you just unlocked a memory that I tried to like. Yeah.
Don't worry, this will be better for us.
Yeah.
Listen, all right, I love this. Okay, Aquarius energy over here.
Yeah, by the way, what month are you?
February
Oh my God, what day?
15th.
I'm the first.
Really?
Yeah, yes, you have the same birthday as my godmother.
Really?
Oh my God, yay!
We are making sign connections.
Let's
All
get
right,
into it.
so get into this. Oh well, first of all, since we're talking about science, first of all, you know, it's September. Shout out, we just got done with Virgo, so shout out to all the Virgos that has celebrated, and then of course, as of yesterday, we started Libra season. So shout out to all the Libras. And just a real quick piece of news. Of course, we want to say R.I.P. to one of the 90s band member from 702, Irish Grinstead, who unfortunately passed away earlier in the month. In regards to, we don't know exactly what, but I know it was announced as of last year. She did have an illness. We don't know what that is, nor should we have to know. But unfortunately, she lost her battle, and you know, she
R.I.P.
passed
to
on.
Irish,
So we
man.
definitely want to say. But before we move on from that, though, what is one of your favorite 702?
Get it together.
Get it together, yes.
It was two. Get it together and Where My Girls At. Cause like that just
Yes,
like,
Where My Girls, that was like an anthem.
But Get It Together, that song just. I was listening to it yesterday driving in the rain.
For me, that's a bad question to ask you because even though I know of 702, I was not a heavy listener of 702. You guys could probably name a song and I probably know it, but I wasn't like a heavy listener of them. But still, rest in peace to them, and I do have a lot of respect for them for being like a 90s R&B group.
Yes.
And it's also sad because the other twin, her other twin passed in what, 2000?
It was
It was a freak accident when she fell down the stairs, or was that the other group? No, I'm thinking about SWV. Sorry.
No.
Nobody got it. Girl, nobody got it. SWV.
Wait, the what group where she fell down the stairs and cut her throat?
Oh, girl, I don't know about that.
It's a group. Oh my goodness.
Nah,
don't put nothing
that.
on SWV now. But no, the other twin, she passed. I think she had cancer. I just don't remember when.
It was definitely in early 2000s.
Orish passed away. Damn, man, it's just sad.
It's crazy. And then I also was looking, and they were saying like dedicating to a lot of groups that had lost members, and of course you remember, you know, Black. TLC.
Maybe it was Black. I think it was Black.
No, she died in a car accident.
She got that was
Who fell down the stairs and cut their throats? Like what the
we gotta find who fell down the stairs. Yeah, that definitely sounds like
it was a freak accident. It was like so random. I'm like, wow, that sucks.
We're gonna Google that.
Yeah,
we gotta Google that. We gotta find out. But definitely, a lot of memories of 702. I remember when I first got that album. It was crazy. I was in there, like I snuck and actually bought the album. You know, my parents we came from a crib.
Oh, see, I didn't have money to buy CDs like that back then. I was a child.
I don't remember, how did I even? Oh, it was my my older sister. She helped me get it. That was like my second mom or whatever. So she's like, "You really like R&B? Like R&B? We got it." So that, along with Aaliyah and all that stuff like that, because my parents wasn't buying that. So yes, but rest in peace to Iris, and you know, and we do send our condolences to families and friends. All right, so we're gonna get into this. We're gonna go over some music. Of course, Ayana, you are more than welcome to definitely give us your opinion. We're just gonna go over some new music that basically dropped. Just give our thoughts and pieces on it. Of course, I'm gonna start with the singles. Let's start with the singles, because there's some singles that definitely had dropped. I feel like, you know, deserve some talking about. First of all, let's get into this Lola Brook and Bryson Tiller, because she flowed on that Foxy. Skated. I'm sorry.
Skated.
Lola's doing her thing.
It's a good song.
I love that song. And it's like, it's so perfect for like her voice, because she got like that, like,
it's gummy. It's gummy.
Yeah.
I like
yes,
it.
it's like that, like grimy, like, but it's like still like a soft song. Like, and that's exactly how
Foxy,
Get You Home was. Like Foxy's voice was very grimy, but it still was a sensual song.
Yes. Yes, very BK.
Yes. And it was perfect to have Bryson on it.
I do have something to say about the song, though. Like, once again, I genuinely do love the song, but I feel like as of late, a lot of people are relying too heavily on samples. Like, back then, when people did samples a song, it was from like the original source, and I feel like people are relying on samples to help boost their music and their listeners. You know, once again, I genuinely love the song, but I like to hear more original work, honestly.
I mean, it's definitely in between. But I think it was just so befitting for.
Oh no, it was fitting. Yeah, it was really good.
Now for you, like you want, because I know you could do a lot of original work. Would you ever get to the point where it's like, okay, I would be able to fit on a track from a classic sound or anything like that? Is that something you would?
Well, I did
want to do in your music?
Well, I already did it before, and it was with Don't Stop. I sampled the Diwali rhythm, you know. But when I do a sample, I want it to be a sample where people pick it up like, oh snap, that's a sample. I didn't even notice it until I really listened closely to it. I'll sample a song where it's not really that known, but it's like an original source material. People are like, oh wait, I recognize that song, you know. I don't want it to be like a song that everybody knows. So that's the type of samples that I want to do.
Okay, all right, cool.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not opposed to samples, because, you know, like, samples was done in, if you think about it, everything. Like, in the 90s, everybody sampled a song. Or if a song that you think that wasn't sampled. 60s, so it's just like, it's like, I don't know, like, people now, like, people were saying, like, oh, I'm tired of people doing sample, but it's like, that's what they were doing back then. That's just the industry.
That's literally what the industry is. Just like you're recycling music.
Yeah.
Now, hold on. The only thing I would say about doing samples is make it make sense.
Make sure the people getting paid.
And that's
who you sampling.
Yo, I think the craziest one I've heard so far was Diddy with Sting. Like,
what song is that?
Every step I take. With his
I'll be watching you.
Oh yeah.
Every time that song plays, he literally has to pay this.
Yeah. Sting make money. Yeah.
And it's the craziest amount of money, all because he just didn't give permission to be able to get the clearance on the music. And I was like,
listen, that's a lesson learned.
Lesson learned.
When you do any samples, make sure you
get money into the
clear.
day.
Yeah.
Well, luckily for him, he's rich, so he's good.
But yeah, I think this was definitely good. I think one thing about it, Lola Brook has been dropping singles after single, which now has more anticipation for a full length album. You know, I'm looking from her to get more into the industry. You know, I had the opportunity to see her at Everfest. She has spoke about she wants to get into acting. She always expressed her love for acting, and that she also wants to do a little Kim biopic. So, which I can definitely see her doing. So, you know, I just think this combination with Bryson Tiller, it was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah. And I haven't heard Bryson in a minute too, so it made me happy to hear him on the track.
Yeah. I think this is a song that we should have gotten during the summer.
Yeah.
This is like a summer anthem.
It's a cruising song, you know?
Yeah. Like
or you can bump it in Miami because it's always warm in Miami.
I mean, you about to go to Carnival, so you could.
Well, I'm not listening to none of that. Just straight soca music.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Straight soca music.
All right, straight soca. We're gonna get into that. Of course. So there was a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? I guess a lot of backlash in regards to this next single. So Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion obviously teamed up again. You know, from their first team up collaboration with WAP, did phenomenal. I mean, was charting like how many weeks in a row? Like now they teamed up and did this single called Bongos, and I think it's a playful song. I think it's cute, but a lot of people said that this wasn't it, and I thought this would definitely be a topic of discussion because obviously, you know, usually with some artists when they feel like they have a great connection and a great, you know, collaboration type of relationship with another artist, they want to kind of stick with them. Do you guys agree that you felt like this was an anthem, another anthem for them?
No, it was not. Because, you know, since summer started, Cardi B has only been doing collabs. That's all she's been doing. She has not dropped a song for herself, and that's why I feel like the song didn't really pick up because people were kind of speculating that she's relying on collabs, you know, like to just keep her name relevant and stuff like that. And then you already hear like people saying like, oh, she's scared to just drop a song by herself, this and the third, and and I'm not gonna lie, it's fake giving that. Just drop a song by yourself, you know. And I don't know, Megan carried the song, especially during the MTV performance, Bodied, but
that performance,
yeah, the song, like, I watched it, and I just stared blankly at the video while watching it. I didn't even tap my foot while listening to it. Like,
hated it.
It was...
AKA, she just was not
feeling it.
I wasn't. The visuals was pretty. It was colorful.
Oh, yeah, the
like,
was definitely dope.
But the song was given, you guys know Ayana Negra, right? She has this song that sounds so similar to the Bongos that just dropped. I'm like, oh, it's giving Ayana Negra. That's all I thought about when I listened to that song.
Like
I think I know what song you're talking
about.
about.
It can have like a little bit of Spanish vibe to, what's the word I'm looking for? My gosh, like little pop to it, sound, things like that. But you know, that's just.
I personally.
I feel like Cardi she's.
Just drop a song by yourself, sis. Please.
Drop music to kind of fill in time because.
Well, she's dropping an album next year. She said she said on the Breakfast Club, but I just personally, it wasn't like my. You know, I'll say this. WAP, in the beginning, I didn't really care for it, and then it grew on me. So I think it's like one of those songs that'll, like, if the radio shoves it down your throat enough, then you'll, like, it'll grow on you. I mean, the beat is cute. The video is very colorful. Me, personally, wasn't my favorite song by the duo. I prefer WAP. But, I mean, it's definitely something commercial.
Very commercial.
And,
I think it'll be befitting for, like if we were having a Super Bowl,
they would use that song on something.
We could use something in like more commercial atmosphere.
Absolutely.
Maybe in the movies or something like that. You know, something like just to do like a snippet.
Scene, yeah.
I really kind of feel like this was like we were talking about the Lola Brook and the Bryson Tiller. I really feel like this was something. Maybe if they dropped it right before the summer or during the summer, then maybe it could have been a little bit more because you know everybody love a little shoot, look at the baby. Even with that one, that single.
Wait, what
that
single?
got a lot of love.
Oh, what's that song called? Shake Something?
Shake Something.
Oh my God, he came back with that song. Woo! That was a song for the summer.
No, I like it, but I like it with Sexy Red on it though.
Yes, I do like the.
I like it with Sexy Red.
We gonna talk about.
I felt it wasn't needed. Like the song by itself was good. Like, oh my God,
like it with
like
Sexy Red.
he bodied that song. He really did body that
Yeah.
song.
It's
Yeah.
crazy because it was like it literally just the song by itself gave what I knew the visual was going to
And
get.
it was just creative. It wasn't just
right.
bare ass shaking and stuff like that. It was just so much creativity. Old woman busting the split, little kids dancing and shuffling. Like I liked it. Like yeah, and, like that was a song of the summer. Like that was it. I should have heard it more on the radio. I didn't hear it that much on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he still, it was like a fine line still between because, supposedly he was canceled, not canceled. I don't know, a lot of stuff going on. But I feel like he had a good comeback. I feel like he kind of been under the radar. I feel like he's trying to get some act right and really break in and really, kind of focusing on the music.
Yeah.
But, speaking of as well, on, some good dancing, things like that, Chris Brown and Sierra.
Oh, that song.
It's so funny. This is how I know we here.
Like it was okay. Like the visuals was nice, but the song, I don't have much to say about the song. It was just okay.
But we gotta give it
That's how we.
Wait, but she was pregnant around that time, so I gotta applaud her
She's
for
still
that.
pregnant.
Though. Yeah, but I didn't know she was pregnant at that time.
Yeah, she wasn't fully showing.
Yeah.
But still, she was shuffling and all that, doing her thing. I'm like, okay, Sierra, now that I know that you was pregnant, I'm like, okay, I give you your flowers. Like, good for her. Yeah, she bodied the dances. Chris Brown bodied it.
You giving her flowers?
Wait, no. I've been like once again, the video was good, but the song didn't resonate in me. Like it was just a song that I listened to, and I never listened to it again.
I enjoyed the collaboration. Not like they haven't collabed before, or whatever the deal is, but I think for me it was more of the visual.
And the buses coming together. That was cute. The parties merging.
That was the most creative part for me in that sense because it's Chris Brown, it's Sierra. Like they're like they are our generation of what Janet Jackson was, what Michael Jackson was, what Pebbles and everybody was for long before that. I don't know if you know.
I don't know who Pebbles.
Oh, girl.
Well, they were like artists who were choreographers. Choreographers. There we go.
It's okay. I be
You
trying
giving
to
real
It's
Jocelyn?
okay. It's
no,
okay.
you giving Jocelyn because Jocelyn, she be like, oh, the choreography. Girl, you've been watching Jocelyn show so much. Choreography.
But yes, they are basically like from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and what now in the 2000s, what Sierra and Chris Brown was in the dance era was it for me. If it wasn't for the visuals, I wouldn't really care for the song. But I do care for the song because the first thing when I think I'm like, this is how we roll. I can see CeCe, doing all that, you know what I'm saying? But and then she floats on that song because her voice is so soft, so subtle, and I just think it's just. It was fitting for them.
Yeah.
I like this. I like this one.
It's a cute song to just play in the background.
It's calm,
right.
But it's not something I'd put on my playlist and put it on repeat.
Be like, oh girl, let me listen to That's How We Roll.
Or if you're looking for like a dance, you want like a
like
dance
if you
playlist.
getting ready and you about to go out,
that's
like
cute.
a song that would
like
okay,
let me
give me in the mood.
Yeah. Like
yeah.
build it up. Like yeah.
You like a lot of R&B?
I love a lot of R&B, but I listen more so to like old school R&B.
Oh yes, girl.
Like
yes, girl. We here.
Yeah, like
Danielle, she got some great playlists.
But please send me my way, please, because I need some new music on my timeline. Like the music today is not musicking.
That's why I just stick to my Pandora 90s R&B.
Yeah,
that's
Bobby
all I do.
Brown, The Bard, Shalimar, Teddy Pendergrass. I go way back. I love all of them.
How you know all of them, but you don't know Pebbles?
I don't know. I never heard of Pebbles before.
Oh, girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, she's a singer or a choreographer?
So she was, I think she started, if I'm not mistaken, I think she started off in dancing first.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, she moved into music.
I'm gonna look into her.
Yeah. That, Sheila E. All of that.
I love Sheila E. A percussion.
She's a
percussionist. Yeah. Glamorous Life. That's a fucking bop. I love that. Wait, can I cuss?
It's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like
You're good.
She's
We're
that
grown.
girl. I love her. So talented.
I was trying to think of the other one, the one that ended up hosting.
That's actually a song I want to sample.
Does American Idol?
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
I can't
what's
think of
her
her. I can see
name?
her face, and I can't think of her name.
Oh, the girl from Pussycat Dolls?
No.
Katy Perry?
No. When it was like Simon Cowell. Paula Abdul.
Paula Abdul, yeah.
Was another one. Did choreography and then went into music and everything like that.
Yeah.
She taught Janet Jackson actually a couple of
I
things.
didn't know that. I thought I always heard that how they were trying to replace Janet with Paula Abdul. That was the tea back then.
I mean, Paula Abdul was the blueprint to Janet.
No, but Janet came out first before Paula Abdul though. Yeah, Janet was first. Paula Abdul. Nah. What?
Nah, Paula.
Really?
Nah, yeah, seriously. Paula.
Well, golly.
She was. Google it.
No, I'm about to put my phone over there, but I'm gonna switch it up.
She taught Janet a couple of things. Yeah.
Wow.
And then Janet just came into her own, and she really dominated, and everything. So yeah. Listen, they the blueprints. They the blueprints to this Sierra and Chris Brown. All right, albums.
All right, let's get into some albums that are mentionable for the summer. Diddy released the Love album, Off the Grid. I would definitely say this was a great R&B album.
I have not listened to it yet.
Really,
I ain't gonna lie.
No, it's good. It's good.
I was laughing when I saw the album when it came out because I was like, Danielle attention span is.
Oh, you know me. Anything more than like 12 songs, I'm like.
Wait, how many songs is on the album?
Like 20 something.
It's 20 something. And
Oh,
then
okay.
he dropped the deluxe, so now it's up to 27.
I hear that.
I ain't even hear that one yet. But
it was no skips for me. I listened to the whole thing.
Yeah, I was listening to it while I was working, and I was like, this is a good album to like listen to. It's like something in the background. I love the song he did with Tiana Taylor. I love the song he did with Casey and JoJo, Stay Part 2 or Part 1. The one with Jasmine Sullivan, Mary J. Blige.
There's some good names on there.
Justin Bieber. The song he did with Justin Bieber was good. Summer Walker. That was it's a really good compilation album.
Everybody that's of R&B on that song, Kalani, Ty Dolla $ign.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jazzy, who's actually one of the first artists on the Love records, his Love label. So
Fab, he got everybody on that album. It's a very good R&B album.
Okay, I'm gonna take a listen to it.
Yes.
Definitely take a listen to it. I think the one thing about it, like, and y'all know how I am, like the production, first of all, wise. Now there is some songs he did use some of his original productions,
which was very smart.
Which was very smart because obviously this is his own label. He's generating.
Wait, when you say original production, you mean like he sampled his old song? Okay.
Yes. And then obviously he has some other stuff, some other songs that he got to sample, things like that. But I love this. I love the fact that Diddy really brought back the feel of R&B. Especially, I mean, it gave us some 90 vibes on some songs. It gave us some, his little Diddy bops and what he normally would do and things of that nature. But the fact that he took a project, which I don't know if you guys got to see the documentary that he had along with
a while back ago.
No. He has a mini documentary in regards to
I missed that one.
The process of this album that he did. Working with DJ Khaled, working with Mary and everything like that. He talks about how he really just how you want to put his heart and soul into bringing R&B sounds back. And I just, like I said, the thought of that, and because I know
I feel him.
Yeah, if there's one era of R&B I wish that would come back, it's 90s, man.
Yeah,
ain't nothing like 90s R&B.
For me, it's like 80s into the 90s because it was like R&B with a mix of New Jack Swing, and New Jack Swing is like one of my favorite genres. It lasted too short of a time. I want that back. I actually would love to do a New Jack Swing song, but no one's producing New Jack Swing beats like that. So, yeah.
Do a sample. Do a sample.
Change. It might do a sample. It might, bring something back. You know what I'm saying? It starts with you as the artist.
Exactly.
You know how many times I've been on what's his name? Teddy Riley's IG page and commented on one of his posts asking like, yo, I would love to make a beat with you. Like, I do that. Hopefully someone will see it and he'll just reach out.
Listen,
Like, okay,
keep doing it. Keep
I'll
doing
connect you
it.
with his PR.
Are you serious?
Keep doing
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
She works really closely with Teddy Riley. I don't know what's going on after the tour. I haven't kept up with that, but that's not.
Yeah, guys.
On my
I
radar.
got the energy for New Jack Swing. I'm too I have so much jumpy energy to really be put in a beat like that. I'd body it. I'd really body it.
All right, listen. Manifestation. Say it, speak it. It comes out to God.
It's gonna happen one day.
It is.
Taking a long time, but it's gonna happen.
K. Michelle.
I'm the problem.
I ain't listened to that album, guys. Oh my god.
She's like, I ain't listening to nothing.
Yo,
Listen,
basically at this point, Jesus Christ. Wait, but is it like a country album? I know she switched to country.
This one is R&B. This is actually supposed to be, I believe, her last R&B before she actually transitioned into country.
Okay.
Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, country has been game up with a lot of black men and women who are really, really making segue through the country music sector.
But if you think about it, country was originally created
you know the vibes.
from us.
From us, blues, everything of that
Come
nature.
on now.
Yes.
Everything.
we the blueprint.
K. Michelle. Now, granted, I think she gave us one single over the summer.
Wherever the dick may land?
In regards to it.
Was it that one? Oh, no. Oh, I'm bugging.
I don't listen to that.
That song was funny. Wherever the dick may land?
But what's our thought in regards to K. Michelle? Because she came a long way. She's been under the radar a little bit because obviously since Love and Hip Hop, and she kind of wanted to focus on because obviously labels have told her you don't get your act right together. Ain't nobody gonna try to work with you.
But what was she doing though, which made her blackballed?
I don't think it's that she was just blackballed. I just think that it was just her personality and her
It was
attitude.
like she was like in a lot of drama.
Yeah, just in drama all the time, and she's a little eccentric as well, in my opinion. But it damaged. People focused more on that than the actual music, because she has some great music. If people were willing to really like dig into it, you understand. But sometimes people see the outside of you instead of what's the inside. So, I mean, how you feel? I mean, the album itself is good. I feel like it was okay. I think it was good, but I don't think it was that good enough to be like, ooh, this is gonna be charting in a sense.
I didn't listen to that lady song. That lady album.
Damn, they listen. All right, go to the next one.
I listen to that lady album. All right, next we have Friday with Friday. I love Friday's voice. It's just so.
Golly.
It's so.
You don't like Friday?
I don't even know who Friday is.
Friday. What's the song? I'm trying to think.
When you first heard him, he did
DJ Khaled.
God did.
Yes. He was like that. Really, it was like a deep voice, but it's like, damn it. All right. Moving
I
on.
listen to too much old music.
All right, moving on. Yeah, Friday did drop a project called Friday. Victoria Monet.
Oh,
my girl.
Okay, she got this. All right, she know this one. She know this one.
My girl.
Did you listen to it?
not every song, but I listen to majority of her music. Okay, she is really that girl. She needs to really be on all platforms, and she's independent too. She's doing everything her damn self. Like, give her flowers.
We love Victoria Monet over here. I love her.
Yeah, she's been behind the scenes for too long.
First of all, I'm still trying to learn that. I put that on.
See, I'm older now. I tried it and I was like, I can't. I was like, I need a.
I'll be in there like, I was like, then you know, my arm go this way, my back go the other way.
Stupid. Shut up.
Just trying to, I was just trying to get a little bit of the moves, but nah, Victoria,
like I love her.
Then she announced the tour.
She announced a tour. First of all, very mad because I missed both opportunities to buy tickets because I was on a cruise the first time, so I had no service. Second time, missed that opportunity because it was sold out.
Yep.
So I just gotta live through people posting on Instagram.
Yeah.
But honestly, that's my girl. Love her. Love her so much. Her music is so amazing. This album was so good. One thing I will say that kind of irked me is with the VMAs. People were like saying for her she should have performed. That would have been a perfect time for her to perform.
Yeah.
And then she announced that how they told her that it's too early.
It was her PR.
Oh yeah. Well, they told her that it was too early. VMAs told her it was too early in her story for her to be performing.
I feel like that was a bunch of bull crap.
Because she's been around for so many years.
And
So
now
many
she's
years.
now
She's been on
busting.
tour with Ariana Grande. I think they're best friends or something like
Yep,
that.
and she writes some music too.
Yeah, like I first of all, hold on, because if we think about it, let's go back. Chris Brown, Sierra, all of them that has been in that same. How soon enough did we see them on the BET Awards? How soon enough did we saw them? Well, then again, BET Awards is for the Black Entertainment.
Exactly.
Anyway,
but MTV,
I hope we talk about the
no.
BET Awards.
No, but
because-
MTV, I think it was like still early on in their journey. Like Victoria Monet, she's up to, I think this is like her third or fourth album.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
yeah.
Because I found out about her like last year, honestly.
Homegirl been around for
She's
years.
been around for a minute.
And can I actually say something pertaining to her? I feel like it's really inspirational that at her age, she's in her 30s, right? And she's now blowing up, being front page and on the scene, you know? And it kind of shows that, like, you shouldn't let age dictate what you want to do with your life, you know? Like, people always, like, they always have, like, a timestamp on, like, oh, no, I'm this age, I can't do that anymore. And it's like, you're automatically, like, limiting yourself when you say shit like that, you know?
Right.
She's a perfect example, her being in her 30s, and she's now busting onto the scene, you know?
Right.
So, yeah, she's very inspiring.
It's all in God's timing. I think, and you make a really good valid point. I think that sometimes, long as you're working,
And you don't give up.
and you're going in the right direction in what you want to do. You might not see the fruits of your labor just right yet, but trust and believe someone's watching, someone's paying attention to every little thing that you do.
Yeah.
And that even goes for like your artistry and what you do. Trust and believe, like, you know, if you have faith in yourself that this is what you want to do and this is where you belong, somebody's watching and paying attention.
Yeah.
They might not feel they're right there behind the cracks, but you know they're like, all right, this is the time. Let's
Telly writing, maybe watching.
Waiting.
Exactly.
I'm waiting.
And then
Just don't give up.
don't give up, of course.
Never
Do not give
died.
up.
Never, ever, ever died. Mm-mm.
But I definitely love Victoria Monet. I really feel like, you know, the everything is piecing together for her. I can't wait to see what's ahead of her even more, because then she's just gonna just blow it right off the chart.
Yeah.
I really feel like she's gonna take us. Who's to say? You know, Grammy's getting ready to come up. Nominations is getting ready to get announced in the next month or so. So who's to say? You know, that might not just be the start of it. But you know, congratulations to her. You know, she has a beautiful family. You know, and her music is amazing. So I definitely want to see more. And then lastly, of course, I put Sierra CC on this list.
She dropped an album?
Not only did she drop.
I'm sorry, guys.
Hold on,
I'm
not
sorry.
only- but the reason why I put her on the list is because not only did she drop the album, obviously this is her first album under her own label. She's independent as well, which obviously independent is the most biggest sector in which a lot of artists is going. She dropped this under her first label. She's working with she just signed a new artist. Under her label as well. With this album, of course, there was a lot of confusion because, of course, when she dropped the remix with what is that? What song is that? Did it by yourself? No, nobody know that. Oh my God!
No.
The IND, EVD, and ENT. All right.
I don't know
So
her.
Lola Brook is on it.
Oh, that
Gorilla.
song.
Oh, with the
Oh,
other
yeah.
chick.
Yes.
And then
That
in the middle,
song.
Which song is that?
I don't know.
I know.
Nobody
Okay.
knows. She's like, I don't know.
I know that. I know what you're talking about, but yeah.
So a lot of people were just feeling, because remember there was a lot of feelings in regards to like, all right, Sierra, should you really be doing this? Keep still doing this music, and then like you're married, you're a mom, things of that nature. A lot of people feel like it was a lot of backlash because of the style of music that she still wants to put out.
Oh yeah, like that one song where it seemed like it's for single girls, but you're in a whole
Yeah,
like you're married and stuff like that. So she was feeling
that's
back like
that
that.
song.
That's the
Yeah, that's
song
what she's talking about.
exactly
Yeah.
I
what
just
you're
can't
talking
remember the
about.
title,
Yeah.
whatever the
Or the
but-
melody either, but
I the reason why I brought her album into this conversation is because I think for her to do a lot of more the creative side, not only singing, writing, and also she started producing. And I just thought it was just an amazing it was amazing to see that creative side of her. I wouldn't say that it was the album of the year.
Yeah, like it was like the greatest thing.
I wouldn't say that because unfortunately, Victoria Monet and Friday actually beat her out of the top listing in Apple Music in regards to her album. So, which actually brought her down. But I think that this was just a sense of for her to step out of her shell.
Yeah.
Because you gotta remember, labels were such the backing of everything with a lot of these artists. And I just think for her to be able to do this and show that creative side of her and really get into the production and what she wants in the style of music, it was A1 on that side. I already know you guys ain't listening. I don't care for it. It's okay. We'll move on.
But
We
I
didn't say
appreciate
that,
your review
but-
on this album. I'm listening intently to you. Promise.
Got you.
I ain't see all of that now.
All right. So now, Ayana.
Yeah.
Now, talk about your start in music and basically how you because obviously you have Caribbean background. You know, I believe, if I remember correctly in my research, father is Jamaican, mother is from Barbados.
No, my mother's from the Bahamas,
Okay.
and my mother's parents are from Haiti.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm mixy.
All right. So talk about like how obviously, and you're from Brooklyn.
Yeah, Flatbush,
Yes.
the capital of Brooklyn.
Not the capital of
It's the
Brooklyn.
capital of Brooklyn. Now talk
Period.
about
Best
how
It
hood.
really is though.
Period.
you basically got into the flow into this musical journey.
Oh, how I got into it? So music, I've always grew up with music, and then I was in college. I used to go to FIT, and I was severely depressed in FIT. I was basically homeless. I had no money. I was struggling and shit like that. And it was to the point where I was like fake suicidal too. Like life was just lifing for me. I could not. And then one day I'm like, yo, I only have one life to live. I'm kind of appeasing the people around me by going to college, and I'm not happy doing it. Even though I was good in what I was majoring in, I was doing it just to do it, And I'm like, I'm passionate about music. I believe in myself. I know I can make it. So I'm going to just do music and go from there, And when I was homeless, I actually would bake cupcakes and sell them out on the streets. And I raised like $500 to pay a producer to just get one song out so people could just know that I can sing. And yeah, that's how it all started.
Wow.
Yeah.
Listen, talk about the hustle.
Yeah, the hustle is real. Like, I love music. I see myself doing nothing else but that,
Right.
So, yeah, that's
How do
the
you-
beginning story.
What keeps you going when it comes to music?
What keeps me going when it comes to music? I guess my upbringing and the life that my parents lived too, because like the life my parents lived, it was rough. They're coming from poverty, they're struggling. They came to this country for a better life. They sacrificed a lot for me, and because they came from poverty, like I'm a product of that. Like I didn't grow up in poverty, but we were poor though, And it's like to still see like my mother and father still waking up, taking care of their business and shit like that. It's like I just can't give up, and I'm already like halfway there, And I want to like make it up. Well, unfortunately, my father passed away, so I can't really make it up to him. But yeah, it's okay. But I definitely want to like make it up to my mother and show her like like I'm gonna make it in music.
Yeah.
Just be patient, give me time, but trust me, I'm gonna make it. And both my parents believe in me in that, because they believe in me and they see like my efforts and whatnot. I have to keep going.
Like you're not just saying it and then sitting there thinking something's gonna come to you.
Yeah.
No, like
actually
I
working
go
for it.
after
Working
it.
after it.
Yeah, like I'll reach out to people. I try and find opportunities for myself. Like before, like back then when I was like fresh on the scene, I would actually pay to perform, which is really dumb. I do not recommend that for nobody. It's really upsetting. But now it's like certain shows, I'm now starting to get paid to perform, I don't get it a lot, but when I do get paid, it's a really, really great feeling,
Listen, as you should.
Yeah, man. So yeah.
And talk about, obviously, you did just talk about, your Caribbean background.
Yeah.
Talk about that and how it influenced your style in music, and is it hard to not fall into trends because of that influence?
Okay, so repeat that question one more time. I'm so sorry. That was a lot.
So you come from a Caribbean background, talk about that influencing your style and your music.
Yeah,
using that not to fall into trends.
Yeah, like because I grew up with the with like soca music, dancehall, compa, and stuff like that. It kind of comes natural for me to implement those influence into my music. So it's really easy. And when it comes to like falling into trends, I don't follow the wave. I don't believe in that. I feel like if you're following the wave, you're looking for like a quick cash grab, I don't want that. Like a lot of people be like, oh, you should do an Afrobeat song. I'm not doing an Afrobeat song unless an Afrobeat artist comes to me and wants to collaborate with me, because I didn't grow up with Afrobeats. That's not my culture. That's not what I grew up with. Right. I'm not familiar with that. I'm not going to lie. I know I can body an Afrobeat song, not to be cocky. I'm just very confident about it, Right. But it just, I'm going to feel uncomfortable just going on an Afrobeat song when I'm not of that background, because I am of the background of like dancehall, soca, compa, and stuff. I have no issue flowing on something like that.
Yeah, because you're familiar with it.
Yeah, I'm very much familiar with it. But yeah, I don't follow the wave. I'm making my own lane for myself. When people hear a song, they're going to be like, you know what? That's a song by Ayana. That's like an Ayana type of vibe. That's what I'm trying to accomplish with my music and nothing else.
Out of the 3 that you mentioned, compa, dancehall, and soca, what is your favorite?
What's my favorite? Wow, that's a hard question. Okay, what is my favorite? I love all of them equally. You did the same.
That's a safe answer.
It's the same. Because my last podcast, they said, oh, so which food is better, Jamaican or Haitian? I'm like, so why you ask me that question, huh? Like, that's a whole war about to start. But
they trying to open up a door.
Yeah, no, sir. But, I love all music. Like, of course, with my music that you guys hear now, is heavily influenced by dancehall music. I would love to incorporate soca music into my music, like a soca infusion. And also compa, but when I go on YouTube and I type in compa type beats, it sounds like straight Afro beats. Like, I'm like, okay, this is not compa. And when I try to find soca beats, it's like, it's not given what it's supposed to be given. So, right now, I just gotta, do my dancehall influence music until I'm really big. I have the money to actually pay people to get the sound that I really want, So,
anybody that you want to collaborate, like Spice or anybody like that, she's like the queen of dancehall.
The people I want to collaborate.
The Grammy-nominated queen of dancehall.
Yes. I'm going to say, okay, first and foremost, right, Rihanna. I definitely want to collaborate with Rihanna. Jada Kingdom, I really love her. She needs to be on the map. Like, I don't understand why she's not in the forefront. Of course,
I feel like people pay more attention to her relationship than what her actual music is. Like, we don't care if you're dating Cardi. Like,
it's on Shade Room and stuff. I'm like, so what about her music? Y'all just gonna keep posting about like her relationship?
Because they love gossip.
Like the fuck?
They don't care about music.
Of course, you shouldn't see it. Like, her pen game is wicked.
Yes.
Like, I'm not gonna front. As of late, her music has not been after Lick. I don't know what the fuck happened to her music. Like, I was so tight when that shit dropped, but everything before that, her pen game is so wicked. How her voice could go high and can go low. I'm like, yo, she's talented. Of course, Spice. She's like the blueprint. Spice is to dance hall what Nicki is to hip hop. Okay, like I definitely want to work with Spice. I want to work with
love how you did that.
Whatchamacallit. I would love to work with The Dream because he's a really great songwriter. He's really amazing. Timbaland. I want to work with Timbaland, Missy Elliott. What's that man's name?
Not what's that man's name? What's
his name?
What song did he come
I
out
listen
with?
to his music a lot. Call me if the look of my dog. What the fuck? What's his name?
Oh,
what?
Somebody.
Yes.
Oh, isn't that Dexter Up?
Why did I forget his name? His name is so easy. Yeah, Dexter Daps. I definitely want to collaborate with him.
That's crazy that I knew that.
I definitely want to collaborate with Nicki too. Like, we both from New York and we both West Indian. We would body a track together. And so far that's it.
Okay.
We love it.
Thank you.
Now, we talk about manifestation and things of that nature. And clearly that's something, you believe in.
Yes.
we got what 100 something days left in.
Oh, I think 100 days left.
That's scary.
Maybe 100 days
Maybe
left.
99 days.
Yes, left.
I don't like that.
This year really,
I
no,
do
but
not
seriously,
like
this year
that.
really went by so fast. Like September is done.
And I gotta make it count because I took the biggest L in 2023. No, sir. I really gotta make it
Listen,
count.
it ain't over.
It's not over, so that's what I'm going into. What do you feel like you want to be able to manifest for the remainder of this year?
For the remainder of this year, I want to manifest. Well, it is gonna happen naturally, but
Yes.
I want a good rollout for my upcoming EP. It's titled Undivided Attention, and it's titled that because I know I'm gonna get undivided attention by this because the songs on there are all bops, no skips. I promise you that. Yeah,
Love
a
to
good
hear it.
rollout. Start to get paid more for the work that I put out too, because I'm tired of paying for music videos and shit like that, and it's not really reaching the expectations that I want. Thinking of like a better plan in promoting my music and to get more people to, know who Ayana Sheree is, and make more money. That's it.
Period.
She said, period. She gotta make more money, guys.
That's,
The one thing that Danielle and I always stress is because our platform support a lot of independent artists.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of work to be an indie artist.
Yeah.
That's why, we develop platforms like this to be able to say, hey, come on, especially if it's something you're taking serious, do, the interviews, features and things of that nature.
and you never know who's watching too.
And that's the point I was getting to.
Yeah.
You never know who's watching. I think it's really important that artists understand that besides the money factor as well, obviously, because you do need to get paid, you gotta live.
But this shit's hard. I ain't gonna lie.
And
Like,
that's the thing.
and I'm doing everything myself. Like, I'm a true independent artist. Like, no sponsorship deals or nothing. What I get paid at work, it goes into my music and nothing else.
And I think that's the one thing. It's just like sometimes artists and different creators go into these sectors and think like, oh man, somebody's gonna see it and they're just gonna pop off.
Yeah, it
And
don't
it's
work
just
like that.
Sometimes you don't pop until like 5 years later, and then people be like, just like how some people thought Victoria Monet was just
Brand new.
when it's like,
It's
nah,
been around
like
for
we've been
years.
listening to
Yeah,
her.
I didn't even know she had like 3 other albums.
Yes,
I thought
yes.
this was her first album.
No, she had a couple of EPs before Jaguar and then Jaguar 2. She
Yeah, congrats to her once
and
again.
it's I think that sometimes it's just timing and perseverance in regards to where you're going, and then not only that, it has to make sense of your collaboration. So
Yeah.
what partnerships you have, finding the right team to work with you to be able to push whatever it is, your strategic planning that you have. So and that I'm learning a lot more now in a sense because I'm building with Danielle and we're pushing certain things that needs to make more sense. So yeah, that's keep going. That's all I can
Thank
tell
you,
you.
thank
Keep
you.
going. 'Cause
Can't
you
stop,
definitely
won't
got
stop.
it.
Period.
I know you did a video shoot with Coffee and
Yeah, and Sam Smith.
yes, and Sam Smith.
Yeah,
How
that was
was
a
that?
vibe.
Talk about that.
Damn, them hours was long as fuck. Like, oh my goodness. I was so annoyed because I'm punctual when it comes to like anything pertaining to music. So when I got there, we didn't even start on time. We started like 3 hours after I arrived. I'm like, okay, so I didn't have to come here like 5:30. Like, okay.
In the morning?
Wow, yeah, 5:30 in the morning. And it was so brick where we were shooting at. I was so tight. We had to shoot outside too. I'm like, wow.
I mean, I saw the outfit you was in.
Yeah, well, they said dance over. I'm like, okay, got you. And it's like, wow, I'm cold. I'm hungry. I can't eat anything. I'm vegan, but they don't really got vegan options. So, oh well. Coffee is so short. I never knew how short she was. Like, oh my goodness. I interacted more with Coffee than I did with Sam Smith. But Coffee is such a vibe. I like her. Yeah, she was like fake shy around me, but it's okay though. Like, I
Did you get to like network like your
But you
music
got
and
to start-
stuff?
like network?
She know you got some good stuff out there.
No, she doesn't know.
Okay.
It's okay though.
Why you didn't take the girl? You supposed to close mouths don't get fed.
No. It wasn't even like about that, but I don't know. I never like to be that person where I'm forcing myself on them. Like,
You want to be naturally.
I want to be natural, so I'll tell them like, oh, I'm like, I'm a singer and stuff like that. If you choose to want to delve more deeper inside of me, then okay, by all means. But if you want to leave it at that,
feel
then
you.
yeah.
Okay.
But I
You
didn't.
don't want to seem thirsty.
Yeah, it's not even about being thirsty. That's just not the type of individual that I am. Because I don't like things forced on me naturally, But I followed a lot of people. I took a lot of great BTS. And, like, yeah, it was nice. Freaking long. And I waited a long time to get paid, too. But other than that, it was nice. Yeah. I would love to do more of those things, you know? Yeah.
All right, put it out there.
Okay, man. All right, let's get
Gets better pay, though. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, first of all, we want to say thank you just for being a part of the podcast.
Yes.
And be able to represent. I kind of want you, before we get into our news, because of course we already told you, you know, we have a little news segment, little tea segment we do. You know, I want you to kind of talk about the upcoming project. Obviously, the single we played, Signs.
Yes.
And then you have your upcoming project. Kind of dig into some of the things. I know you had a performance at SOBs.
Oh, yeah. I was supposed to perform tomorrow, but I decided not to perform anymore.
Okay.
I realized I know a lot of people, but they know me as Ayana Colville. I need to start meeting people and presenting myself as Ayana Sheree, the girl who's established as a singer, songwriter, performer. Gotcha. People that know me, they know me as Ayana, the girl who's trying to break into the scene. So it's like, you're going to get more support from people that you don't know than people that you actually know.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And that's the sad part.
And
that's
unfortunately, the people that really do support me, they're not even in this country or in this state, you know? So I gotta just continue to work on my fan base, because I'm not gonna lie, it gets discouraging that you go to perform but you don't see the faces that you know. You're making new fans instead of seeing people that you know genuinely supporting you, you know? Right. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take a seat back from performing for a while, think of a different plan, and just come back to it once I know I have like a solid fan base that will come out and support me. Okay.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with, you know, taking a step back and, you know, re-looking at the strategy and seeing how you gotta, trust me, get it. Yeah. But at least you're honest to yourself to know that's something you need to do. Yeah. But we definitely want to see more of you. Definitely want to see those performances.
Oh no, like don't worry. When I come back, it's gonna be good. I'm unruly on stage. I'm very unruly on stage. I'm a vibe. Trust me.
Listen, and we wish you well with all your endeavors when it comes to music. That single, when it was playing at the beginning, I was like, ooh. I didn't even realize we was recording. I'm like,
oh my God, fun fact. The guy in the video is my ex.
Wow. Juve X?
Yeah.
Your name now. Juve?
Yeah, Juve X.
Okay,
yeah. That was a fun shoot, though. Okay. Yeah, really nice. He turned me on so bad during that shoot. And best believe, when we got back to the hotel, it was nice. Oh. Yep. Best time ever.
Don't take Danielle down memory lane. Let's not do this.
What you taking? What memory?
Don't worry.
Oh, you look like you was in thought over there for a second. Okay.
Nobody reminiscing on nobody.
Nah, that was the best sex I ever had. I ain't gonna lie.
All right. Okay. Cool. Do we have a date yet? Before we get into this, do we got a date for?
The date for my next EP, it's gonna be a Friday in I think October 13th, or maybe the following Friday.
Okay.
The EP is gonna have 7 songs. 3 of the songs are highly dancehall influenced, and the 4 remaining songs is pop and R&B. And I actually finished my EP like a couple of days after me and my ex broke up. Okay. Yeah.
Is there a song about that relationship on there?
Oh yeah. One of the songs is titled To Dev. That's his name. I was on my summer walker tip. To Dev. Yep. Oh. Yeah.
His name is Devin or something?
Devon.
Oh.
Okay. Listen.
Okay.
Yep.
Can't wait to hear that song.
It's a good song. Like I wrote that in a couple of minutes.
Was it like on some like I want to start with your mother? She should have whooped your ass. Like.
Nah. It's more like a because there was like times where I wanted to leave the relationship, but to see that he still wanted to like continue, it was like, you know what? I see that he's trying, so I don't want to give up either, you know. But for him to just quickly give up like that, I'm like, wow, that's some bullshit. The fuck?
Listen, so you can't force people to be in stuff that they don't want to. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me.
I think Tanisha, she came up with the anthem. Okay?
I ain't gonna lie, I was listening to that like around the time that we first initially broke up. I'm like, damn, this nigga.
Free yourself, man. Free yourself. Bye. All right.
But I'm good though.
That's right. We good.
I'm good.
Good.
Trust me, I am good.
All right, definitely.
Guys, like my heart don't even hurt talking about it. Like I'm really good.
That's good. Guys, you already know, like we said, support independent artists. We have this wonderful artist here, Ayana
Sheree.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Signs is out.
Signs. Get the single down.
And work.
Yes. She is on Apple Music.
Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify. It's everywhere. Just type in Ayana Sheree on Google. You're gonna find me. Trust me.
Trust me. You gotta Google people. You'll definitely find the music. Please do not only just stream it. Please just download it and purchase it
and share it on your page. Like let other people know about me. I appreciate
do
that.
Comments. Do all that good stuff.
Retweet.
Sing along to it.
Tag Teddy Riley. She's trying to get her new Jack Swing going.
And some dancehall artists and all of that.
Yes.
You know,
Coffee, Spice,
Jada
Kingdom.
Yes. So we got you, girl. You know, we will come.
Thank you.
When we put this out, we got you. We're gonna be up there, like tag everybody. All right. So let's get into this news. This little bit of tea.
Can I start this?
Our little tea sec. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me start this off. So there's a huge debate about the character of Rap and how artist Sexy Red is a bad influence for kids. So
can
go
I say
ahead,
something?
Go ahead,
Before you do you know she's coming out with like a lip line?
Oh, she is? Oh, good
look
for
like
her.
a lip gloss, but it's like with the name, but it's like
the names.
Yeah, it's like
Wait,
something like
names?
gonorrhea something and
Something coochie is. Do we got a list?
Let me see if I could.
That's crazy.
That's so
Maybe
funny.
we can try to find the list and we'll just put it up in our edits. But yes.
Here's the thing about Sexy Red.
It's based on what is it based on?
That's crazy. Gonorrhea goes crazy.
Pound
why?
lyrics.
Yeah, it was based on.
So first of all right. So Coochie Juice, Booty Hole Brown, Coochie Pink.
What makeup line is this? Like, is it a Sephora?
Lip gloss. It's Sex on My Period. Wow. Gonorrhea, Yellow Discharge.
Wait,
and
I missed that one.
Yellow Discharge.
Josh is like,
Yellow Discharge go crazy. What the fuck?
Josh is like, what the fuck is going on?
Yellow Discharge.
Back was like, yo,
what's that? BBV?
What
Weak.
Yellow Discharge. That's it. That's all.
I don't think I want a lip gloss that says
Yellow Discharge and nut.
Yellow Discharge on my lip.
And none or nut?
Nut.
Okay, so let's
Josh
talk
is
about,
like, yo.
That's ridiculous.
I'm weak.
Hold on, wait.
Nah.
This is real. This is very real.
Nah, son. Because it's just like, that is so comical. That's something that should be sold at like the adult novelty stores.
Yeah, like a sex shop or some shit like that. Like, that's just crazy. Like, I don't want my kids looking at that. But
so it is in debate in regards to her character, and now I'm two ways on this, because clearly there was some backlash in regards to obviously this lip line. And, you know, it's supposed to be for the adults, supposed to be for the grown and sexy, supposedly.
But, you know, the teens and all that, they're going to want to hop on that. Exactly. She's popular right now. Everyone's, like, posting her everywhere. You feel me? She's what's hot right now. And, you know, whatchamacallit? A lot of young kids, they're easily influenced. You know, they're impressionable, you know. So, of course, they're going to hop on that line, get the lip gloss, promote it and shit like that. Like, what I can say about Sexy Red, I respect the fact that she's very unapologetic. I love that about her, but there's a time and place for everything. You feel me? Like the BET Awards, it looked like a high school auditorium. Like what was going on? And what's the point in carrying all that big money, you twerking and stuff like
yeah, everywhere she goes, I'm like, girl.
Like there's no need for all of that. You feel me? Like time and place. Like you're at a higher level now. Like come on.
But now, I think I can't remember if this was like just like a personality or a TikToker or somebody that was basically saying on social media that was like, first of all, the reason why people are so against Sexy Red is because she's not for our time.
But it's like,
hold on, wait.
Maybe, but what about Cardi B?
Wait. They feel like she's more for the younger audience. But I was just like, but in that we're just not in agreement because of the fact that we feel like it's a little bit more risque or some sense, but
it's just not giving.
I want y'all thoughts
because
I 100% agree with that. But I want
we had Trina growing up talking about ass so big like the sun.
You
Hope you got a mouthful of dick.
Like
come on, Little Kim. You had Foxy talking rap,
grab
raunchy.
a seat, grab on your dick,
Jackie
and deep. Come on,
Kaya, my neck, my back. Like come on, like
it's just like how she presents it and whatnot. It's just raunchy with no class. That's what it is. But like how Little Kim flowed on her music, it was classy. I'm like, I can like vibe to
no,
this.
She was.
But
It was very
like
classy.
She just throws up on the song and just sings and spit out smut.
So here's what they try to go.
But I think she does it for the hood girls that can relate to her.
That's
what I think. That's what it is, and that's like everything. Like everybody, city girls. They make music for the girls who get tricked on. If you ain't getting tricked on, this music's not for you. You can't relate. Sexy Red, and same thing with Sukiana.
I like Sukihana, by the way. Like, I used to talk to her before she was Sukihana. She used to sell vase beads, silver water, and stuff like that.
Silver water?
Yeah, she was like a health, natural woman.
Sukihana.
She was never like this. I promise you.
Oh,
yes,
I just remember her from like Instagram before Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, I was surprised that she started acting like this. I'm like, oh, wow. I never knew she was about this, you know? It was like a whole 360.
But
y'all saw her out there posing for the VMA.
Yo,
it's just like sometimes it's like people got to stop acting so common, like as my grandma would say, like just like common.
At this point, I just want to like break the internet. I feel like the era of breaking the internet is not even there anymore because everything's been done. People trying to have like an iconic moment. It's not like the 80s or 90s anymore. People they trying to do
stuff
hard.
For shock value.
Like there's no shock value anymore, you know, because we already seen a lot of people's breasts, titties, sex tapes and shit. Like what more can you honestly do for shock value?
But it's just like, don't you? I mean, clearly she don't care. But it's just also have some damn dignity. Like, why are you on the floor? Come on.
Yeah, time and place for everything.
I mean,
you wouldn't do that at the Grammys.
I don't know.
She probably would.
Honestly, she probably would. She would.
She's the only person who did it at the VMAs.
If she could do it at the VMAs, she probably would. I don't know, but it's just. But yeah, back to Sexy Red being a
Sexy Red though. But here's the thing. So the person started going into, because like you said, Little Kim, Foxy Brown, and them, eventually now we look at them as these classic artists. Is 5-10 years from now we're gonna look at Sexy Red?
A classic? No,
in
it's
more
not.
Of a classic perspective.
It's not. No.
Do we look at Kaya as a classic artist? And I'm like, I'm not even trying to like play her, but this is like a dead ass like. Do we look at her as a classic artist?
She's the one, My Neck, My Back. That's the only song I know from her. I ain't gonna lie.
I think that's the only song we got.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, she had other songs, but
once again, though, it's her delivery, how she presents herself. Like, even the clothes that she was wearing, you feel me? It wasn't just skin out and all that, you know? It's all about the delivery and like how you flex.
Yeah. But I think she makes music just to have fun. Like, Pound Town is not a song that should be nominated for the Grammys.
It only got popular because of the booty hole part.
It's literally a song that you just bump in the club.
I don't know.
Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. She was like, what the fuck is this?
I was like, what is this?
Yeah, consumers are too easy nowadays.
My coochie paint, my booty hole. Like, it's so funny.
That's the only line I know of the song. Like,
I'm out here in Miami.
It did what it had to do. It caught people attention.
It did. But you know, also look at the attention she's getting. She was being an opening act for Drake on his tour at one point.
It's because she's popular. That's
exactly.
It. Like, talent does not matter anymore. It's all about popularity. If you're being talked about, if you got a big following, like talent means shit nowadays.
Yeah, and I think she's just also somebody that's like relatable. Like people like somebody like Cardi. Cardi was somebody that's so relatable, like, cause she's not here for all this fakeness. Shit. Like, she's so like, what you see is what you get.
Yeah,
like,
I like how transparent she is.
Yeah.
Oh, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, just in case, like, when I get famous in the future, I'm not saying that Sexy Red is talentless. I'm not. I'm just saying, in general, talent doesn't matter. Okay, I have nothing against her.
It's about like who's watching you, your views, and because what you can contribute.
When you good, like, you're gonna get so many product deals and whatnot. You'll be able to like enter like big spaces because you have a big following, and you know if you're there, your followers is going to like come to you and help boost your brand. You feel me?
Right. Yeah. I mean, agreed. I think that you already know. Danielle knows. I come from both sides, right? From a marketing perspective, she's definitely giving what it is needed because she is making that name for herself. Yeah. She's doing, she pictured with Diddy and Drake and
Tyler,
everything like that. She's people bringing her on.
Wait, are they dating?
Who?
Drake and Sexy Red?
No.
Oh, girl, don't do that.
Because she said my man, but
that's just a joke.
It's just her. But from a marketing aspect and in a promotional sense, I mean, it's making sense and the way that they're building her name and really getting it out there, because clearly this lip gloss line, I will hope, even for her, because I think she has a son or maybe a daughter. I think
she has a son. No, she has a son.
She has a son.
She has a.
She has a child. And I would think, like, at the end of the day, like, a parent of good taste or whatever the deal is wouldn't say, like, oh, let's go out here and get you sexy red Gucci lip gloss or yellow discharge.
No, this is why I said, like, that's something that needs to only be sold in an adult novelty store. This is not something that should be purchased online, because, you know, the kids these days, these Gen Zs, they smart as hell.
Yeah.
Like, there's not even a preteen era anymore. It's just kids straight to teen, and I'm like,
y'all look older than me.
Like, what the fuck? Like, 13-year-old.
I couldn't make it as a teenager today. I couldn't.
I'm now starting to look like a teenager. Like, the hell? Like, I did not. Like, when I was 18, I still didn't even reach, like, a growth spout. You feel me? Like, these kids are moving too fast.
I'd be too nervous for these kids. Oh, child.
Man,
you know?
I could not make it as a teenager.
You don't really know. But I guess, I don't know. But, yeah, I'm actually looking forward to see where she goes with this and what direction. Because, remember, how can we put it? I was gonna use Rihanna's thing, every good girl gone bad type thing, but she kind of started in this image. But we look at Cardi, how Cardi transitioned from, you know, that imagery of people saying, well, you started off in the strip club. Look at her. Look, she with the right team.
Oh, she like blossomed. Yeah, no. She had the right people around her.
She had the right team around her, and that's why it's like I have to come from different perspectives, because look at City Girls, look at Krisha, look at JT, how they're trying to change their imagery and their trajectory of who they're representing. They want to get more into, you know, couture and things of that nature, and seeing more women like them on different events for Fashion Week and things of that nature. So who's to say Sexy Red with the right team, she may come up.
Yeah, she may do a whole 360 and just change.
I ain't gonna lie though, I want to hang out with her though. I feel like it's gonna be so much fun.
She looks like she'll be a lot of fun. And I don't got the energy for that.
Because she's real. She's just out there. Like, I love, once again, she's very unapologetic. Along with Suki Hana, I would love to hang out with them. But when it comes to their music, I'm just not like a big fan of it.
Well, Suki got a song. What's it? Casamigos. Oh, that's a cute song.
That's a nice song.
Good. I like that one.
You know what's the song I like?
What's it?
I'm 5'4", but my throat 6'6". Yeah. That's my shit. I love that song.
Suki got wild songs.
I'm a real ass bitch. I don't spit. I swallow. Yeah, I love her. I love that song. I love Suki Hana.
But yeah, they definitely look like
they're a fun time.
They're like a really good time, and everything like that. And I trust me, like, I love to be around real spirits and real energy, like, and that's what it is. You know, I just think that sometimes, like, obviously with music and things that we put out, the first thing that sometimes artistry and as creatives we're yelling is, hey, we gotta watch it. We gotta monitor what our kids are doing.
But you know what? That's up for the parents. That's up for the parents to watch over what their kids are listening to and monitor what their kids are watching. Just like how you have parental control, that you can control certain things that they can get on the internet or watch on TV. You should be able to do the same thing with music.
And I feel like pertaining to that, right? Like, I feel like parents should really trust their kids, because if you force them to not watch something or listen to something, it's just gonna pique their curiosity even more to want to see what it is, you know.
But it's just the same thing when we were growing up.
Yeah. I'm not gonna front. I watched Jerry Springer when I was growing up. I didn't know what the hell was going on and stuff like that. But I'm like, oh wow, like back then, like 2 women kiss. I'm like, wow, this is different stuff. But it's like, it didn't change the person that I was, you know. It's like I still grew up the same way.
Yeah, like I remember I was younger, I was singing a song, getting some head. So it was on the radio and I was singing it, but it was just like I was getting.
Yeah,
so
I didn't even know what
my
that
mom
meant
was
back
like,
then.
she was like, getting some what? And I'm like, money. Money? Like, what are you saying?
Like,
getting some tissue? Like,
and then it's like when you really like get old enough to really get the restricted versions, and then you're like, this is what I was saying.
I mean, I've been knew what it was talking about.
I did not know what getting some head was. I think, what year was I? I think I was junior high school when that came out. I did not know what getting some head was. Like, I was not fast, okay? My first kiss was at 18. Like, I'm very slow in this scene.
I ain't know.
Wait. Let me clarify something. When I said I've been knew what that doesn't mean that I was partaking in that. I was aware of what they were talking about because now y'all gonna think like
no,
never that. Let me clarify that right now.
Y'all.
Let me clarify that right now. I was aware of what they were talking about, not that I was partaking in it. Okay.
Nah, I was in college I think I was in college when I watched my first porn, so I didn't even know a lot of stuff. So yes.
Yo, porn is disgusting. Yes. Like, oh my god, I cannot watch porn. It's too much be going on, too much moisture, too much wetness. Like, I don't know what the hell am I watching. Like,
not too much moisture.
I don't know. Like that shit was so ridiculous.
Crazy. I got tricked into watching it. I thought we were supposed to have a movie night.
Y'all never like watched Real Sex growing up?
Huh?
Y'all never watched Real Sex on HBO growing up?
What's that?
Oh,
what?
Wow.
No.
That's a thing.
Didn't know.
I know I saw Two Girls, One Cup.
Oh, I've never watched that.
What
never,
was it?
It was Two Girls, One Cup. I think it was just me and my sister. I was in the 3rd grade and my sister was in the 5th grade. That shit was disgusting.
Yeah.
Like
they ate like a piece of shit.
Yeah, it was in the ice cream cone.
I never watched it, but and then they like threw up in each other.
It was disgusting. Oh my god!
How did we get to this part?
I don't even know. She said porn and we escalated. Okay.
I don't know.
That's went too far left.
All right, next. Go ahead.
Lizzo.
Lizzo. Speaking about sexual.
Speaking of
yeah, Lizzo. That's how you fat shame and.
So hold on. So Lizzo, obviously during the summer there was some insults that came up, or allegations that came up in regards to her being sued by
her previous dancers.
Yeah.
In regards to
sexual assaulting and stuff with bananas eating
just
bananas out of people's vaginal areas and just
that goes crazy.
Yeah, that's
so sick. Now it seemed like it settled down a little bit because actually Lizzo responded that she's actually was doing a suit back. Now her fashion designer is stepping up and also suing her in regards to racial discrimination and also sexual
racial discrimination.
Black people can't be racist.
So this is my thing.
They can't.
Do you?
We can't.
We oppressed. The fuck?
Hello.
The fuck?
My thing is because this is now coming full blown circle around again. Do you really feel like there's some truth in regards to maybe there is something, because I feel like some people say and do some things and don't realize that it is harassment or it is putting people in an uncomfortable position, because you can be free and be true in what you are and what you do, but everyone is not at that
and
state.
I think also people got to realize, you're working, like, how like sometimes like you're jokey, like sometimes like me and my friends, not trying to say I'm sexual harassed, but like we joke with each other, we touch each other, not like that, but you get what I'm saying, like you touch your friends, but
please
whatever.
Don't bring no charges.
But what I'm saying is, it's like, you're at work and it's probably like a friendly environment where you think you can do stuff like that. But also what made me like question was that they pulled up an interview with her
with the BTS
with the banana, saying that how she was like, put a banana in it, and just like, so I was like, so maybe this is true, because 2 and 2 is
I don't think you're talking about BTS, because they're all young and she's in her 30s talking about, I just want to sleep with all of them. I'm like,
oh well,
that was another one, but no, this was another older interview, and she talked about, what is it? Was it supposed to be like S&M or something like that, or
something with the banana.
I don't know.
Like,
I'm sorry, what really goes crazy is her fat shaming her dancers when she's literally bigger than all her dancers. Like,
but do we know if she really fat shamed them?
I don't even know. And this would make me, when I heard that, I'm like, are you serious? Like, one, I'm not going to believe everything that I'm seeing and stuff like that, because I'm not there. I'm not around her and stuff.
Really
so it's like, I don't put my 2-piece in on social media when it comes to shit like that. When I be seeing people under the comment section saying like, oh, you need to apologize and that, I'm like, shut up. Like, come on. You wasn't even there to know what's really going on. You feel me? Y'all just part of the crowd.
Right.
The fuck?
I hope that the allegations are not true.
Hopefully.
But then again, it's just like, sometimes what grabs me is that, for instance, like how we talk about Trey Songz.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I seen proof.
Allegation after allegation after allegation. Now, granted, don't get me wrong. There are people who would love to bring in stories, and it's just not taken away from victims who have been in these positions or are going through. But I mean, there are some people that make you look bad.
Yeah.
And
but then there's also some people that just like jump on the wave because they're like, oh, we can, and they probably never even cross paths. So.
I don't know. I feel like the stuff with Trey Songz, though, is true. The fact that Keke Palmer came forward about that, seeing him force Megan Thee Stallion to keep on drinking, even though she's already fucked up, and she's pushing him away, like, no, like...
See, I already kind of figured something was up when I see that nigga spit in somebody's mouth.
Spit in someone's mouth is just some... Oh, my God.
That goes crazy. Spit in somebody's mouth, like, that's just nasty.
Yeah, that's nasty. Don't do that.
Kill the imagery.
Oh, please.
But I hope it's not true. I really want Lizzo to be able to shine because she has opened from the outside open doors for big women to be able to come out and not only love on themselves, show them how to care for themselves and things of that nature, but just to represent in these areas when it comes to media and being on shows and being in videos and things like that. Like she really pulled, and I'm not just saying just her. Because obviously there was other artists that have done it. Kelly Price. We have seen what's her name? Nikki. I was gonna say Nikki Parker.
Monique.
Representing in these different areas for Black beautiful.
Oh, Phyllis Hyman, because she was big. And may she rest in peace.
And all sorts of sectors. So I mean, this is just something to be able to say like, hey, you know what? We're really laying the foundation for this, and I really hope that's not tarnished in a sense because of you want to feel bigger than what your britches is. I don't know.
I fucks with Lizzo. I really do fucks with her. But it's like you're never gonna know like what's true and what's not true. Yeah. So yeah.
You want me to take the next one because I know you want to talk about.
Oh no, I'll talk. You got the next one. Man, every day it's hard fighting a battle, man. All right, now, Love and Hip Hop star Erica Mena, she is dismissed from the show.
I never liked her.
So due
she got hate.
Due to her and Spice getting into an argument, and Erica called Spice a monkey.
I got shit to say.
So my question to you is, should Love and Hip Hop, being that they recorded it, they edited it, they knew what they were releasing. Should they have let her go?
My thing is this: they let her go because they saw all the backlash that was coming back to them. You feel me? Because y'all been filmed this, y'all know what was happening. You feel me? And it's like once again, the backlash was really, really strong, and to appease the masses, they let her go. That's how I see it as. If they was not gonna get that much backlash, she would have still been on the show.
Absolutely.
So it's like, okay, y'all doing that. I'm like, okay, man, like, y'all doing this now, a couple days after the show aired. Actually,
because like, how long ago did they film this? And this was edited
months ago. Like, y'all issued an apology a week after the episode came out. I'm like, yo, y'all so corny.
We do not condone this behavior.
Stop. Y'all been recorded that. Like, chill. It was the ooh ah ah noise she made for me. Like, bitch. Bitch. Like,
it's not even funny, but
you blue monkey. Ooh ah. She looks more like a monkey. The fuck? Big ass ears. The fuck? I hate her. I don't like her. No, not Spice. Not Spice. I vice for Spice. I love Spice. I ain't respect that.
Yeah, I think that was like a little... You don't call people...
And you got black friends too. You have biracial children. Like...
That part. I think that... And then don't get me wrong. Okay? I know we all have been upset with someone.
And triggered, yeah.
And we've said certain things. I don't think, at least for me, I have gotten to a point where I got that upset where I
call somebody a monkey.
I hope you died. You should have died.
Now that part is, I feel like I took that part more personal than the monkey part, and the reason why this woman was near death. Like you don't see the miracle in which God brought this woman back to her family.
Didn't she technically, didn't they pronounce her dead or something like that?
Yes, and they pronounced her dead, and she came back. Like, that right there.
Yeah, you wicked. She wicked.
And don't get me wrong, I got called a monkey before by a white person, so I know what that feeling is.
Oh, girl, no. See,
never
I'd be in
died.
jail.
Never died.
I'm waiting on the day.
I ain't want to say nothing back. We was working at McDonald's. I was in college. I mean, we was by that grill. I told her she was outside, but
I almost fought somebody at McDonald's.
Y'all was at work and he
we
called
was
you a
at
monkey?
work. And how that started was, I was made lead. You know how McDonald's, I don't know if anybody worked in fast
I
food.
worked there before.
That was my first job.
That was, so, you know, you get made lead or whatever the deal is. So when you're the first one there, you kind of organize everything, get everything prepped or whatever, along with once management comes in. So once management comes in, you're good. Like, so I'm telling her, she was like, I don't need you to tell me what to do. She said, you can take your monkeys back to the jungle.
Hey now,
No,
that ain't been coming off. I quit that same day. The fuck, I'm fighting you. The hell? Actually,
I actually did quit the same day.
Oh, period. Okay.
So the thing, so
and did you
why
beat her ass?
What escalated is because the manager, when he was there, when she literally said it, and he turned around like, I can't believe you just said that.
And what the manager did.
So when he saw me take my hat off, he was like, wait a second, Aisha. And
No,
I was
sir.
like, no, I lost it. And what's so crazy is that I didn't have to curse her out. I didn't do anything like that.
Oh,
But
I would've
told her,
loved to do that.
"Let me
The
tell you
bitch was just
something."
hungry. That's it.
I was like, the first thing I said that you don't even, I said, you're here at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And you're calling, I'm getting ready to graduate in a week too.
Go home and cook.
And you're telling me, you're calling me a monkey because what?
You hungry?
Don't like the fact that I'm establishing organization or structure for you for this morning? Man, I took my hat off. I told that woman, I said, you can come see me outside. I said, we don't got to worry about this job no more. I said, because I quit. He's like, Aisha, calm down. He said, we'll work
Ain't
this
no
out.
calming down, nothing.
I said, because if you allow her to stay here, and I said, you're telling me to calm down in my face, and you allow this woman to stay here, and because she just called me a monkey.
Said go back to the
And
jungle.
tell me to go back to the jungle.
Oh, we could go
I said,
back to
"That's
the jungle. I'll beat your
I said,
ass.
I'll be waiting for you outside. I'll be waiting for you.
When I got fired from McDonald's, they told me how the customer is always right and I shouldn't have like argued with her and stuff. I'm like, this bitch called me a bitch. What you expect me to do? The fuck?
That happened to me.
And I was dragged to the back because I was really gonna fight her. Like, if I'm in a work environment and someone calls me out my name, I'm gonna get even more tight because you already have the notion that I can't really do anything because I'm working. No, bitch.
Fuck that.
No.
I don't need this job that
I'm
much.
tick, tick, boom.
Because, you know, they took us out of those. They took us out of that. We took us out of that.
Yeah, but back to Erica Mena though, I had to
Yes.
say something. You a whole liar too, because for you to say we fasted for 2 days and prayed for you, just to turn around and said you should have died, you mad fake, corny ass. Sorry.
Yeah, I just think that it was purely disrespectful. Like I
Yeah.
said, the point I was making is that I just feel like you don't allow yourself to get that, for someone to carry you to get into that upset of a mode.
And then the only thing that what started the argument was that Spice said that Erica's son doesn't like her or something like that.
But
'Cause
she
I don't watch
wasn't
the
talking
show.
about her kids though. She really wasn't talking about her kids. She didn't say like, "Oh, your kids are ugly, this, that, and the third."
She just said
said
your
It's
son
not.
doesn't
I
like
think
you or
she
hate
has,
you.
But I think
'Cause
the
Scrappy
way
said
they
it.
edited it was the way that it came off. But Erica Mena has made it known in previously before that her older son has a problem with her because of how social media portrayed things and, you know, how things were said. Then again, she had to look at herself and observe, like, she basically started some of this crap, you know, dating married men, all sorts of stuff, things that happen. And I get that she's trying to rectify it because of the children she has with Safari. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to put it in a good image. She's trying to change her demeanor and things of that nature. But I just think that for me, you don't get up there, you don't allow no one to take you to the point where you think you're just going to come that out of character. And you need to watch what you say. Like you said, she had a black husband who she has biracial children with.
Yes, and you have black friends too.
You have black friends. So in regards to that, and it, like I said, I feel like if she was said it, I'm not excusing her. If she said it and that was like, oh, this was one, I got upset or whatever. Yes, I said monkey. But for you to continue to make noises, now you continue to put more fuel to the fire and just say you wish this woman, you could have just died, you could have stayed dead or whatever she said.
Because remember that energy for Scrappy and Stevie J, because they said the same thing. You could have been mouthed off to them, but you're like, oh wow, really, you really saying that? But you're saying that to a black woman. Plus, she also flipped the table. Spice is still healing. That table could have probably opened up her fucking wound. What are you doing?
And now this has led to not only just the release of her from Love and Hip Hop
and other shows,
release from her from other shows that.
But that Tubi movie that
you Tubi. I can't take Tubi seriously. That edit is, oh my god, it goes crazy.
I tried watching that movie once. I can't do it. I can't get jiggy with it. I tried it. I can't do it.
Listen, hold on. Now there's some movies on Tubi. We can't knock Tubi. There's some movies. Now there's some movies. I'm gonna tell. Now, first of all, have y'all heard of the Dirty D? The Dirty D? Oh.
And the Dirty Deed?
The Dirty
D.
It's a series. It has 2 seasons on Tubi.
Tubi's funny.
It's really good. I'm not like I'll put y'all on. Okay. The Dirty D.
All right.
Anyway, we got 10 minutes. Let's get into. But I really hope Erica really comes back. No, but actually, it wasn't just Tubi. It was All Black. I don't know if you know the All Black channel.
No.
Oh yeah.
She had a series.
Wait, she's on an All Black channel.
No.
It's a streaming service
network. Yeah,
called
it's
All
called
Black.
All Black, but I think it was called something else before All Black or whatever.
Okay, so this isn't like a streaming service where all the cast are black.
All the films are.
They
black.
just have shows.
Yeah,
like shows, movies.
And
she's on a thing called All Black.
The platform is called All Black, but I don't know what the actual show is called. But she was on it, and
then they got released from.
She got released.
I mean,
she's
listen,
not black.
Sometimes you just gotta suffer the repercussions of your actions, you know.
And I just hope she take this as a learning lesson and know how to.
You know what she honestly need? Anger management.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason why you should get to that point.
And there's no excuse though, using your anger as an excuse as to why you said what you said. You reached death.
Like we say things out of anger, but it's just like that was crazy.
I know when I'm angry, I'm gonna remove myself because like my tongue gonna be wicked. Like I'm not going to say things I know I'm gonna regret. You know.
Yeah.
Right. Understood, because even with like communication with like my husband or anything like that, like when I tell him like, babe, this ain't the moment, this ain't time. I feel you, but I ain't really feeling you.
Yeah.
So you go left, I go right for a second. When we good, we can come back.
Come back, reset.
And you know, because you don't, you know, when you have that much control to be able to understand your mind, your heart, and everything like that, that helps control this little thing right here. So, you know, I think that Danielle's definitely right. Anger management, it will be a major help, because clearly we seen her, we live her life throughout television. You know, everything that she went through. And of course, the biggest impact from last summer, her and Safari. Yeah. So, you know, and everything with her children. So it just plays out. And like I said, I'm not giving that as an excuse. You know, hurt people. So, and that's just it.
Well, I ain't got nothing else to say about that.
Yep, done.
All right, let's get into the next one.
Last but not least, Nikki.
Oh, what about Nikki?
Talk about Miss Onika Tayamaraj.
All right.
Petty.
Nicki Minaj is accused, I hate reading this, man, is accused of threatening Jason Lee while husband Kenneth Petty, cornball ass nigga, is back on house arrest after caught on live threatening the life of Offset. Like, first of all, let's start with the Offset thing. Yeah. I think it's so, Kenneth Petty, I think that all the, like, that's legit his last name. I think like all the Barbs can agree that he is like such a cornball ass nigga, and he
still got the hood mentality. Like,
but it's not even like anymore. We don't Queens. Like, we do not claim that man, and it's just so it's so corny to see like such a guy who's in his 40s, not trying to like knock older people, but it's so corny to see like older dudes like talking about, oh, I got on a Brooklyn hoodie, but niggas know my body. They know I'm from Queens, big Queens. We outside. We looking for Offset. Like, you're so corny. That nigga's on a jet, like flying
with Kai Cenat, like
having
fun.
a gay old time, like having fun.
Like,
what are you saying? Like, you're out on a
good. Like, I'm not. I like Offset for not studying that. Like, he's still living his best life, and Kenneth Petty is on this tip.
This is why yo monkey ass, and because I'm black, I can say it.
Yeah, period.
This is why your monkey ass is back on house arrest. Like, come on, for 120 days. Like, how? Like, he's so embarrassing. Like, it's so hard trying to defend this couple.
I'm sorry, I never checked for him the minute I heard that he has like a pedophile case on his end. Like, once you're a pedophile, you dirt, lowest of the low. Just go to jail. Life in prison, please. Thank you.
It's just, It's just really, it's sickening. And it's just like, I hate seeing, oh, Nicki Minaj's husband, and knowing it's going to be some bullshit ass story. Like,
but not only that, how many stories have we heard around Nicki Minaj, not even including Kenneth, in this, that there's always something happening on the back end of being threatened or being, sought after.
But Nicki?
Because, yes.
Yeah.
And but a lot of them haven't really came to the forefront.
I'll say one that I know that came from the forefront was...
What, Taylor Swift and she?
Huh?
When, like, there was like back in like 2014, 15, and then people was coming at Nicki Minaj for being too hard on Taylor Swift. I'm like, no, it was just a black woman voicing her opinion. But yeah, like, it was like some big thing, and then at an MTV Awards,
Are
they
you talking about
made
Miley
up.
Cyrus? When she was
No,
like, Miley
it was with
good?
Taylor Swift too, though.
Oh, I missed that
yeah.
part. Taylor, who beef with Taylor Swift?
Who's coming from?
But it wasn't beef, but people
Yeah.
people misconstrued how Nicki was coming at Taylor Swift, and they started like coming at her. But I'm like, she was just voicing her opinion. You feel me?
Well,
So yeah.
I think that especially with the whole Jason Lee is making it known that he has had run-ins with her crew, and them threatening. He's putting up receipts. He's really trying to voice that this is something that has been going on. This is not new.
He said, I don't play that. He said, I calls people. He's trying to get in touch with the DA.
What's his name?
Jason Lee. He said, he's trying to get the parole officer.
He's trying to get all the contacts. Okay.
And listen, I'm not mad
He's
at
trying
it.
to end this man's whole career.
Because if you're trying to like threaten my life and you on parole,
we coming.
oh, I'm definitely gonna be petty.
Yes. I really honestly at this point, I really think that now do I want to say that? I don't want to say it. I'm gonna say it. At the end of the day, you love who you love. You want to be with who you want to be with.
But why
this
that
woman
nigga?
has a child?
Why him?
She has a child with
She was honestly better off with Safari at this point.
I ain't gonna lie.
You had Nas, you had Meek.
Yo, she had Nas. That kid would have been a lyrical genius. Oh my god.
I just feel that sometimes people can hurt your brand,
and that's exactly what he's doing.
A reputation from, obviously we get it. We know you hard. We know you from Queens. We know you
Big Queens.
Big Queens at that. Like, you one of the baddest lyricists, female lyricists that you got out there.
Southside Jamaica,
right
Queensland
now,
is
right?
crazy.
I think that sometimes people don't think about the equate of when you're on the forefront, right? And then you're trying to intertwine your relationship and your family. And I think that's why we see more pictures of her and him and the baby and things of that nature, because now you're trying to give this image of
like family.
I'm family, I'm this. But then it's hard when we can see you on Queen Radio Live and you acting plum dumb.
Can we get into that? Because I was
really
so
quickly, yes,
secondhand embarrassed. Secondhand embarrassment.
When she was doing all that.
It was just
It was
so
just giving too
cringy.
much.
Oof.
Look,
And it's
she
hard.
was
It's really hard defending.
No,
it's so hard.
No,
I
don't say
love
that.
I love Nicki. I really do.
It's
I think she's
hard.
just quirky. Quirky. That's
It's
how you
not
pronounce
even
it?
that. It's just it's
No.
something else, man.
I don't. And people try to speculate to us about she was on drugs. That's not drugs.
Maybe she's
That's
just happy her
just her-
album's about.
I didn't know, but
her
that's just her
That's
personality.
just her
Yeah.
personality. And I will never try to accuse another black woman or anybody else that be on drugs or whatever the deal is. But I think that's just literally her personality. But I just feel like that.
It was something else. I don't know.
It was just too much. I'm sorry.
I think she's just happy that her album's about to drop. And I'm
that's
happy
fine.
too.
You
I'm
can
happy
be
too.
happy. We look
ecstatic.
forward to P90
I'm ecstatic for the album. Ecstatic for the tour.
Yeah, because Big Difference. I'm excited to hear the whole song for that one. That's a good ass song.
It's just sometimes
Did you like the R&B joint though she dropped? The single she dropped though.
They just dropped.
Last
Okay, let me
time I
say
saw
something.
you?
I'm not a bar,
The
but
pop song?
Yeah, it's
wait, last time I
pop.
saw you?
It's pop.
It's sweet. It's such a sweet
She
song.
performed it at the VMAs.
Yeah, she bodied that. She bodied that so
think so?
good. Yeah, it was, and then she transitioned into Big Difference, and it's like I hope Cardi B was in the crowd when that song was playing. Oh my god.
No, they left, but I think I read somewhere that they left by then.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that sucks. But she bodied that.
But I think also like really, at this big age, there is no reason to be beefing with anybody. I feel like all of this beef is just like, it's silly.
It's been
so,
5 years.
It's so silly. Like,
at this
move
point, just at
on.
me. Just at my name. Because y'all just being too sneaky. I'm like, come on.
Let's just move on, man.
I'm quite sure everybody in the industry have a way to connect to somebody. You can find the PR, you can find the manager or whoever. Call my phone if there's a problem.
Exactly.
Like, let's not do this over social media. I think that's a lot of too much.
So corny, so cringy.
Too much over social media. Too much. Oh, let me get on live and speak this and say this. Look, grown people, real grown people, is gonna handle things face to face. And I think that,
and behind closed doors too.
Or let your music talk for itself, like, you know.
I think that Nicki is gonna take this, and I think she's gonna let it. I don't know if she's gonna really let it simmer, but I think she really get the right people that's gonna tell her, like, look, either he gotta get checked in a way that it's going to. If he's gonna be, y'all gonna be together, because I will never tell nobody to leave their husband, their man, whatever, your man, whatever.
That man got you out here looking crazy.
Get in line with the fact that we have a different lifestyle. We are in a different bracket. You cannot, the things you did in the hood, granted, I understand the whole scenario. You can't take the hood out of the person. You can take the person out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of them.
He's too stuck in his ways.
That's what it is. If you can't realize the caliber of the woman that I am and what level am I on, and that we have a son that is looking towards what we do, we don't need to be together.
And then mind you, they've been together for such a long time. You still not like catching up to her type of lifestyle. Like, make it make sense.
That should speak volumes. But at the end of the day, like I said, we're not a relationship podcast, nor are we relationship therapists.
And we don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. So if she like it, we love it. Yeah. Anyway, we're looking forward. Pink Friday 2 coming out.
November.
I'm so excited.
November.
Was it November 11th?
Something like that. But first of all, we want to thank Ayana Sheree for coming through.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you.
We are
my Aquarius sister.
Yes, look up Sign Connections, whatever like that. Once again, guys, Signs is out. Upcoming EP coming out in
next month.
2-3 weeks. So definitely, please check it, guys. You already know, we coming back.
Yes, heavy. All
right. So guys, check us out. Indie Talks every Thursday. Our season actually ends on November 30th. So if you have not checked us out, go to the link in our bio at GNS&x and check out some of the interviews. Go to our YouTube. Check out some of the interviews we have done. Thank you, Danielle, for holding down the fort. Of course, while certain things was going on and happening behind scenes. So thank you so much. Peace, love, and blessings to you. Yeah. And listen, guys, you already know it's nothing but real music,
real style, and real people.
And you already know it don't get no realer.
It don't.
It
don't get no realer.
All right, guys. So you already know. Till the next episode.
Yeah, much love.
Wine on it, give me like a time it take, you're giving me the signs, you want me feeling nice.